Informer, you know what somebody's gonna do, blam. I lick your boom boom dance. It's the soon out of land. I lick your boom boom dance. Informer, you know what somebody's gonna do, blam. I lick your boom boom dance. Hey all you creatives and creators, this is Jason Goldberg and you are watching MEometryTV, the place to be to yearn more, learn more, and earn more from your life and business. And for those of you who do not know, I am a runner. I put air quotes around that because it's not that I'm a huge fan of running per se, but it's great exercise, it helps me get my sweat on, and fulfills my intrinsic need to live a healthy life. A good friend of mine named Bruce, he's a runner too, and he probably said it best when he recently told me, I don't run because I love running, I run because I love food. In any event, running is also a great way for me to reflect and be creative and develop. Many times I'll listen to podcasts from thought leaders and I'll get ideas and I'll be mentally refreshed, though physically exhausted when it's all over. Sometimes though, I just want to get pumped up by some tracks and jam out while I'm running, and for that, I've always turned to Pandora Internet Radio. Now, first of all, this is not a commercial for Pandora. I have no connection to Pandora. They are not sponsors of MEometryTV, though I can't say I wouldn't mind if they were. And there are plenty of other music services out there to choose from. I personally use Pandora on my iPhone, have for a long time, and if you aren't familiar with the service, it's a free app where you can enter in the name of an artist that you dig, and they play music by that artist, and then also other artists like them. So, for example, I'm running, and I may turn on the Justin Timberlake station. Don't judge me, that boy good. And be also treated to some Robin Thicke or maybe even some classic Michael Jackson. Sometimes though, as much as I love Pandora, they play something absolutely craptastic in the mix. I'm jamming like a complete idiot, running on the trail, belting out the chorus to Pretty Young Thing, and all of a sudden, J-Lo starts whining about still being Jenny from the block or something. Now this very rarely happens, but it brings up a great feature of Pandora. While Pandora is playing, there's always a thumbs up and thumbs down sign visible on the screen. So I want to talk for a second about how each of these options can really have profound implications on our own happiness if we can take note of them and transfer it over into our offline lives. So number one, give me the good stuff. When I press the thumbs up on a song that's playing, it not only tells Pandora to play that song more often, but it also lets them know, hey, you got it right with that choice. Pandora takes note, they serve up tunes that are aligned with what they know that you like. So think about this in your real life. There are things that you do that undoubtedly bring you real joy. Maybe it's your own personal time reading and developing, or making connections with great friends, or serving others in your community. But you have a physical list of these things that really invigorate and energize you. If you don't know for sure what pumps you up, how are you going to know when an opportunity comes along if it's right for you or not? Or if you're down in the dumps and you're not able to easily think of a way to get out of it, wouldn't it be super beneficial to have a list of things you know make you truly happy that you can pull out and just choose something off the list and almost immediately change your state and your mood? I don't know about you, but with me, when I keep all kinds of stuff in my head, even positive stuff, I get overwhelmed and it's hard to focus or have direction. So if you look at your list and you truly take note of the things that get your thumbs up in the Pandora world, you have the opportunity to have higher highs and to not allow yourself to get into such low lows. Which brings us to the flip side, number two, on to the next one. So I mentioned that sometimes Pandora gets it wrong and starts to instantly kill my endorphin flood of energy and exhilaration. So not to be outdone by its 180-degree rotated cousin, the thumbs up, Pandora also has a thumbs down button. Simple enough, right? You press the thumbs down button and the artificial intelligence in the app says, hey, my bad, won't play that song again, and I'll try not to play anything like that going forward. Sounds good, but that's not all. As soon as you hit that thumbs down button, Pandora immediately, in that instant, moves you to a new song. Why make you keep listening to the same song if you're sure and you've decided that it's not what you want? Now think about how this pops up in your life. You know something when it's not making you feel the way you want to feel. It's draining your energy, making you feel fearful, depressed, guilty, and like something is seriously off. Noticing those things is extremely important, don't get me wrong, but awareness is only the first part. You must take action. The thumbs down button is a great example of what we could be doing here. If you know that something is not in line with how you want to feel, your values, your integrity, your happiness, acknowledge that it's not right for you and then do something to change it. Hit the thumbs down button, move on to the next thing, that's it. It's so empowering to know that whatever the situation, you have the power to control your response to it, and in that moment, focus on a thumbs up belief, a thumbs up thought, an activity instead. I remember hearing this little funny nugget of wisdom years ago. 3 frogs are sitting on a lily pad and one decides to jump. How many are left? The answer, 3. Deciding to jump and actually jumping are 2 different things. So if you're crowding your lily pad with people or things that fit the thumbs down category, maybe it's time to jump off or at least push them off. Now, as you know, we yearn, learn, and earn exponentially more when we share our gifts with each other, and I want to hear from you. So leave me a comment below and tell me what types of thumbs up moments you've identified and how many thumbs down moments you've taken action against recently. If you love this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to share it with your family and friends. And also, don't forget to head over to MEometry.com to sign up for exclusive email updates and to get insights that I only share with my most engaged peeps. Plus, if you want your own personal JG, that's me, to coach you to be the best and most confident, creative, and successful version of yourself you can be, click the Work with JG link above or the pic of me on the right for an absolutely free one-on-one strategy session over Skype or phone to see if what I got is what you need to get where you desire to go. So remember that you and your gifts are extraordinary and exceptional. Be you, do you, and love you, because you know what? There is only one of you. See you next time on Meometry TV.